Hi, I'm Irene the Queen and welcome to my kingdom. So I'm gonna do something a little different than I normally do today. I don't know where this hand is, what's happening. It's just doing a thing. So one of the YouTubers that I subscribe to, you may have heard of her. Her name is Zoella. She posted a really cool YouTuber show and tell tag, and she asks a series of questions that actually made me think, why do I do this? So I'm really excited to answer the questions for you guys from my point of view. I'm gonna try to keep this short, but it probably won't be short. So if you wanna push pause and grab a snack, maybe some coffee, maybe some water, some tea, whatever you drink, go for it. I'll wait here. So the first question, why and when did you start YouTube? My first video was October of 2005, what year is it, 17? My first video was October of 2015, at least for my own channel. I know there are a few vlogs on my husband's work channel that I'm a part of, but as far as my own channel, 2015, which was only 2 years ago, but it feels like it was forever ago. Question number 2 is, what was the reason you started your channel and how does that compare to why you make videos today? There are a few different reasons that I started posting my videos onto YouTube. I would say one of them is that by nature, I'm a very shy person. I'm usually the quiet one of the group, so when my friends and I all get together, all of my best friends throughout all of my life have always been the talkers. And I was more than content to just sit there and love and enjoy listening to everybody talk, and it was great. Every once in a while, I have to get a large amount of words out of my system and my mouth. Sometimes I talk to myself, so I thought I might as well film it. But also, to save my poor husband from my, word vomit, because when you're quiet all day, something happens and I get home and I'm comfortable and I'm in my PJs, and then I just do not stop talking at all. We're watching a movie, doesn't matter, I'm talking. We're working from home, doesn't matter, I'm just talking. Probably the most important reason that I started filming and also uploading to YouTube is that I have the worst memory. I have zero recall. I can barely remember what you said to me 5 minutes ago. I should probably start taking more vitamins or something, but I do have the worst memory. A lot of these videos are for me to look back on, well, tomorrow when I've forgotten what I did today, but also years from now when I just have no memory left to look back and be able to laugh at all the cool things we did. My family and I don't live the most normal life. We are mostly entrepreneurs and do crazy things and don't do the normal progression of what people think that you should do. For instance, my husband and I are in the middle of flipping an RV, which is exciting. We're renovating it, we're gutting it down to the core, and we are gonna live in that full time at least for the next year or so. And we think it's cool because people think we're crazy. With our jobs, I am a full-time hairstylist. My husband has a production company, recording studio, so we are always filming music videos or behind the scenes of large shows, or I'm doing hair on set, or I'm doing hair in the salon, and it's we just live some cool, exciting lives. But when you're exhausted and all you want to do is sleep, it's easy to forget, how cool life is, I guess. A lot of times it's fun for me just to go back and watch old things that I did that I forgot about and to think this is really, I have a cool life. I just forgot all these things. So memory and our weird lives are the main reasons that I have this channel. I also, being a hairstylist, love hair. I love makeup. I've learned a lot of cool things from a lot of cool people that I'd like to be able to teach people what I know. So from the technical side, I need to post more hair videos, I really do. I really want to share my how-tos with you guys too. That was a lot of words, so I'll just skip to question 3. What is the first video you ever uploaded, and show a clip? The first video that I ever uploaded was a quick and easy updo, and I hate it so much, but I left it there because my sister said to leave it, that it's fine. The first of anything is usually never great. I'll just show you a clip right now.
I'm gonna start off my updo with straightening my hair. It's pretty curly. It's ridiculously curly, and I just wanted it a little bit more smooth. I'm gonna speed it up so you don't have to watch me straightening the top half of my head for 20 minutes.
Question 4. Who was the first person you subscribed to? I have no idea, the terrible memory and all, but if I had to guess, I would probably say Green Shoe Studio, which is my husband's company's YouTube channel, and when did I even sign up for YouTube? I don't know, I've had a Gmail forever, but I didn't actually really start even watching. I don't know why I'm so late to the game. It's probably because I'm 27 and getting old and just don't know what's cool anymore. But I didn't really start watching YouTube until 2014, maybe 2013. And my husband's company was a brand new company and they needed all of the support and the people and the followers that they can get. I'm pretty sure Green Shoe Studio was my first like and subscribe, I think. Question 5. Who is the most recent channel you subscribe to? This one I actually know. Well, I don't remember his name, so I'm gonna look really quick. So my 11-year-old nephew is starting a gaming channel, and he and I were watching gaming channel videos the other day, trying to see what kind of editing styles he liked and what he wants to do with his. And there was the cutest kid, let me see what his name is. Ethan Gamer, and I subscribed to him because he was adorable. I really don't watch gaming channels, but he was just so cute, so I thought I would support him. Question 6. What is your least favorite video you have ever uploaded? Probably my first 3 videos. Honestly, they were awkward. They're awkward for me to watch. I was on camera my entire life. My mom never didn't have a video camera on us, especially me because I'm the oldest, so I have like my entire life on 8mm tapes. It's not that I wasn't not used to the camera, but for the last 3-4 years of my life, I've been behind the camera, doing their hair and makeup and getting them ready. So I hadn't had at that point a lot of experience in front of the camera being like the main entertainment. Next question is, what is your most popular video and why do you think that is? My most popular video is my last minute Hermione Granger costume video, which at the moment has 18,316 views. And I think that that is my most popular because everybody loves Hermione. Everybody. And most people love dressing up for any occasion, because why not? But I think that a lot of people are also like me in that November 1st, you're already planning what you're gonna wear next year, and you like have all these grandiose plans of everything in your costume and your hair and your makeup, and you tell yourself you're not gonna procrastinate, and then next thing you know, it's October 29th, and you have no costume, and no time. So between my love of costumes, my procrastination, and just my family's upbringing of we just dress up because it's fun for no reason because we're weirdos. But yes, I have become the queen of last minute cheap costumes. I think because it's Hermione and it was around Halloween that that's my most popular, and because I can teach you how to make costumes super easy, super fast, and super cheap. The next question is, how many videos do you have private or unlisted? I think that there are only 2, but let me double check. I have none unlisted and I have 2 that are private because I don't want to delete them in case I ever want them in the future, but I hate them because they're embarrassing. Then the next question is, show us 10 seconds of your least favorite private video. My least favorite of the ones I have unlisted is definitely my March favorites video. I was trying a new background, I was exhausted, we had worked all day. I should have just waited to film till the next day, and I just was so uncomfortable, and I looked like I was having the worst time in a favorites video when they're supposed to be your favorite times. That is my worst video. Here is a clip right now. For those of you that are watching closest to the post date, you are getting into my channel at ground level. I don't know if I should apologize or say thank you for supporting me. Here we go, here it is. I'm gonna do a my favorite things post. The next question is, which YouTuber would you choose above the rest in your subscription box at the moment? I guess it would depend on what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm in like a I wanna sit and learn kind of mood, probably Guy Tang because he's a genius with hair and he's very entertaining. And his skill is amazing. My sister just started a channel like maybe a month ago. If I was in a watch a vlog type of mood, maybe my sister. I mean, definitely my sister, but maybe my sister. All of my family is a little over 1,200 miles away. And with being that far away from my family, anytime I get a chance to be part of their lives, then I will take it. So yes, we'll go with my sisters. The next question would be, who would be your dream collaboration? As far as YouTubers go, honestly, I'd probably have to say Guy Tang because he's just great. That's probably who I'd pick because if we could collaborate and do some fun hair, That would be so much fun for me. If it was a collaboration with someone that's not a YouTuber, this is gonna be a long story. I was gonna try to cut it down, but I'm just gonna have to speak fast and get all the story out, because, you know. A few years ago, I entered a hair coloring video contest, and with that contest, I ended up winning first place. So the first place prize was a trip to New York and a ticket to the Modern Salon's Artist Session, which Modern Salon magazine, for those of you that don't know, is a hairstyling magazine. And every year they have an artist session where they have artists come in and you buy a ticket, and it's a small group, and they have a couple different people speak. The next day they hire models for you to work with, and then you get to do the model's hair however you want to do it. Then they publish you in their magazine. It was one of the coolest experiences. But while I was there, the guest speaker, his name was Dean Banowitz, and he is a hairstylist, and he has become one of, I would say, my mentors per se, from like a distance, because we don't really know each other, but I've been following his career and I admire it, and it's so cool. And he opened up a salon and ran the salon, and then he went from salon to doing hair on TV to now he's won a couple Emmys for hair, and I just think that is so cool. If I could collaborate with anybody, I would probably say Dean on a project. I think all the people that I want to collab with are hair people, because I just really love my job, guys. It's the best job I could think of. Because not only do I get to make people look pretty, I get to make them feel good about themselves. Also, I give a killer head massage when I shampoo hair, so I just really like to take care of people. You can thank my oldest siblingness, I think, for that character trait. I would just like to collab with anybody that likes to laugh, because my favorite things are just laughing until you cry, because you know what, life's too short to not laugh that much. After all of that, the next question is, what was the hardest video for you to film? Can I say a video that I haven't filmed yet? Well, for those of you that have been here for a bit, you know that I was gonna start a series called Big Sister Saturday. The older I get, the more you learn, because that's just how life is. I really wanted to do a series where I gave my opinions and my point of view as a big sister. I have 2 younger brothers and 2 younger sisters that I feel like I wanted to tell you guys things I would tell them as I've like watched them go through things, and I think of things that I went through in high school that I wish I had an older sibling for. There are some videos in that series that I keep just putting off because I don't know how I want to say the things that I want to say. There are future videos that are the hardest for me to even like get started and get going. There's some videos on depression that I want to do. So that's the hardest video, because I don't know what or how or what. And then things with like families with mental health issues, like there's a lot I want to say, I just haven't gotten there yet. So those are hard. The hardest videos that I want to film. As far as hardest video I have filmed, it actually took a lot for me on my food allergy one to talk about poop online, which is surprising. And if you're my friends or my family, then you know that I talk about poop and intestinal functions on a daily basis, whether you want to hear them or not. But to the internet and to the world, it's like, girl, don't talk about poop. But now that I put one video out, it's like, okay, I'll talk about poop every day to you guys, as well as my family and my husband, whether he wants to hear it or not. The next question, this video is gonna end up being like 45 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot. Is, if all of your videos but one were deleted, which one would you keep? Of all of the videos, if I could only keep one, I would probably keep my best friend tag video. That's the best video. I watch that when I'm having a bad day, because it's my best friend and I were sitting on a chair in animal onesies, drinking coffee and eating ice cream, and that is like the perfect day for me. Animal onesies, best friends, coffee, ice cream, and then we're laughing until we cry in the video. And then that makes me laugh until I'm at work with like laughter tears running down my face. So it's great. I'd probably save that video. What is the best thing to have come out of creating a YouTube account? In the last 2 years, I think just the confidence that it gives. Like, it's really awkward to talk to a camera in a room by yourself. Like, it takes a weird amount of confidence to stare a camera right in the eye and do that. And like, that fear of putting yourself out there really gives you that boost to be like, you know what? I'm gonna ask for an internship there, because the worst they can say is no. Like, it like weirdly helped me get past that thing of like, nobody look at me, nobody talk to me. I don't know. It's just like an interesting amount of confidence that I can't explain it. Just the confidence, I guess, to be able to ask for the opportunities. Just the confidence to be able to ask for the opportunities that I probably would have gotten to the end of my life and regret if I didn't. I think everyone, even if you don't post it, should just sit in front of a camera and start talking, because it gets you past like this wall of self-fear somehow, if that makes any sense at all. The next question is, what piece of advice would you give to other YouTubers? So I would definitely say to just be yourself, and I know everyone's gonna say to just be yourself, but I feel like me as a human has to be part of like a pack mentality. So like, oh, everybody's doing this, I better do this too, whether that's me or not. I hate doing most of the video voiceover. Like, I guess I don't really mind a clip here or there, but I prefer to just not ever have to do a voiceover if I can. And my first few videos are so voiceover heavy because I would watch other YouTubers do tutorials on hair and stuff, and I'm like, oh, they're doing voiceovers, I better do that. Like, I hate to rewatch them and I feel uncomfortable doing voiceover. I like to just like talk and go on the fly. On the fly. So if you don't like doing voiceovers, then don't do them. You just do whatever you want to do that works for you. There are videos that I'm pretty sure only my family and my in-laws and my friends watch, and that's fine because it's entertaining them and it's entertaining me and I love it. And the people that know you, they can tell if you're uncomfortable doing a video, and then even strangers can tell when you're uncomfortable like filming a video and then they're uncomfortable watching it and it's just uncomfortable. There legitimately is a wall of fear, like, oh my gosh, someone's gonna make fun of me or think I'm stupid. But just, I think for me, just talking to a camera helped me just not care. Like, you get used to it and it's like, I don't care, someone can make fun of me, that's fine. My husband's stuck with me, my friends are stuck with me, my siblings are stuck with me. So your friends and your family will love you no matter what. Even if you talk about poop all the time and film videos of you singing in the car Phantom of the Opera at the top of your lungs.
I am the mask you wear. It's me they hear.
So definitely, I know probably everyone's gonna say it, but do the videos that you enjoy. The last question on the list is, who are your current favorite YouTubers? I watch probably too much YouTube, which is fantastic because I am my own boss, so I can watch YouTube while I type up things on the computer. I'm gonna say my sister because I miss her. I just miss her, so they're cute. They make me happy to watch. If you are real lucky, like really lucky, like if I am lucky, if we are all lucky, we will have guest appearances by my dad in her vlog. He is just a nut. The man is crazy and it's funny and I love it. So in case you're wondering where all 5 of us get our weirdness, then point a camera to my dad and tell him it's rolling, and nobody knows what will happen at that point. So
what are you doing today, Dad?
Absolutely nothing. Chilling. Hang loose, hang loose. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it must be a duck.
It's always exciting to see my dad in videos. Some other YouTubers that I watch and respect are Guy Tang, who I've already mentioned. I love to watch Confessions of a Hairstylist. I watch Zoe. I watch Kayla Joy, who also has gluten allergies, and it's nice to know. Sometimes it's just nice to know that you're not alone with food allergies, so she's always fun to watch. I have also recently started baking with Josh and Ange, which is an adorable channel, and they bake things. And I just think that baking videos are so mesmerizing because I can't cook or bake to save my life. Like, I can cook a roast if I have to do nothing but throw it in a crock pot. It fascinates me to watch people decorate cookies and stuff. I'm just envious of people that can bake. And he has like the best tutorials. I've been watching a lot of Lex Loves Los lately. Their little family is so adorable. I also really love watching Glam and Gore because her makeup skills are just great. I love it. They just make me want to grab all of my family and like plaster them with face molds. I'll post a link to everybody that I've said below, so if you want to check them out, you can. But I did want to add one more question to the YouTuber tag, and it's a question that I actually am always curious about when I meet other people that do YouTube. And that question is, why did you choose the YouTube name that you chose? I think that's correct English. When I started YouTube, I had 2 separate channels, Irene Levita, which is my first and middle name, and I had that channel for like hair and my makeup tutorials, and then Irene the Queen was just because the name made me laugh, and that's what my husband calls me because he's so cute. Some of my friends call me Irene Weenie, and I was not going to start a channel called Irene Weenie. I had a vlogging channel for that, and then a main channel for my hair and makeup tutorials, and that got to be super overwhelming, and it's like I don't know why, it was just so much effort for me to do both. So I condensed them into one. My professional career name with the hair and the makeup and the movie and the shows and the music video, My professional name is Irene Levita. When we started my in-house hair salon, that was what we chose. So we branded it under Irene Levita. My website is irenelevita.com if you want to check it out. I just recently actually switched it from a hair salon website to back to more of like a blog website because we're in the middle of a super exciting company-wide move. So my website's kind of up in the air right now. But yeah, professional name, Irene Levita. My Instagram is still Irene Levita. So when my husband and I were talking about condensing channels and which name I would keep, honestly, Irene the Queen rhymed and I thought it was cute. And that is why I chose the name that I did, mostly because it rhymes and I'm a real big nerd when it comes to rhyming. So if it rhymes, it was cute. Like one time I had a bunny as a pet and her name was Bonnie Bunny, which doesn't rhyme, but you know, the bee and the bee, you know, the words. And that's why I picked it. So I always am curious why people chose the name that they did and what made them think of it and why they love it. And that's my add-on question. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you would please hit subscribe down below, I would really love it. Or just a thumbs up, or both. You could hit thumbs up and then subscribe, or subscribe and then thumbs up. In whichever order you want to do it, I would love that. This has actually been a lot of fun. It's fun to think every once in a while about why you're doing what you do. It also makes you like not stagnant, if that makes any sense, because as I'm filming this, I have all these ideas of videos I want to film coming up. And this is just helping me remember what I wanted to do. So it's nice to just like refresh yourself on why you do what you do. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!